So yeah, so that witch, what's her name? Maria Abramovich, something like that. She's become the ambassador to the Ukraine and plans on building the schools and the school curriculum, I guess, over there for all the children to be indoctrinated in their satanic movement. Well, you know, the whole thing with my country here, Canada, and them putting that Nazi soldier, the SS member, up in Parliament and saluting him in front of the whole world, that wasn't on accident. You see, if you start adding two and two together, you see that the Ukraine has always had a problem with Russia. And the Ukraine's always been Nazis. You see? You see how things got confused there with the stupid people in our parliament? Well, every country that is supporting the Ukraine is, well, NATO, right? Members of NATO. So you can tell that, well, all those people supporting the Ukraine, they're supporting Nazis, right? I mean, when you think about it, America supported the Nazi party back in World War I and II, right? Prescott Bush, George Bush's grandfather, he paid for the Nazi party to become the Nazi party, right? And he was a member of the Skull and Bones 322 or whatever. Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, pretty soon the whole world's going to clue in and realize, like, hey, wait a second, we're on the wrong side here. And it has nothing to do with any individual civilian of any country. It has to do with the governments of the countries that you find yourself born into, right? Like, all the people that were German back in 1930s and 40s, right? I don't think they wanted what happened to happen, right? Like, I don't think any people who aren't soldiers or going to fight in a war, I don't think any of them want war. You know? Like, obviously I don't want war. I don't want anyone to die other than a natural death, ever. That's just who I am. But, you know. But you'll see, right? Like, I've been saying this for years now, that Canada is turning into Nazi Germany, and, well, looks like every other country is too. And when you think about it, if you go back and you trace the footsteps which got us to this point where we're at, it's the Windsor family, right? Like the royalty in the UK. They're not really Windsors, right? They made up that name to hide where they're from. They're Nazis, right? So when you think about, okay, well, Nazis literally own the Commonwealth countries, which is Canada, you know, the United Kingdom, Australia, and the Corporation of the United States of America, like all of them, and they're all funneling money into the Ukraine. You know, like I've seen videos out of the Ukraine, like with all these burned down buildings that used to house witches, which obviously got killed because any real Christian will kill a witch. You know, it's the way it is. You know what you're doing, you know what side you're on, you know what to do, whatever. I'm just saying that I've seen videos, these burned down houses with fucking satanic imagery all over, you know, dolls, pentagram, like, it's just bad. It's bad over there. You know, when you think about where all the illegal pornography comes from in the world, most of it comes out of Ukraine. You know, that's just a fact, right? Like, Russia was the winner of the Second World War. They had the most soldiers sacrificed also. So when you think about it, they've always been the good guys. So why are we against them now? You know?